Yes.
Yes. So let's start. So you take digital classes. What are the requirements
Yes.
on the digital classes that you take?
Ma'am, they have to keep the pen and paper ready, ma'am. If the kids are
First is pen
using
and
pencil,
paper.
right, that one. Apart from that, they need a laptop, means laptop. Otherwise, the mobile also, it's okay for that, ma'am.
Okay.
No other thing are required, ma'am.
Okay.
And before that, I used to send them the worksheet. They have to take a printout, ma'am. I will send
Oh.
the soft copy of the worksheet.
Mm-hmm.
They have to take a printout and make it ready. First class will be the intro class, why we need to write beautifully, what are the significance if we are using in a beautiful handwriting.
Mm.
Everything I used to provide. The next day itself, we used to start with the practice, ma'am. First, I used to start with the strokes, basic strokes. And then I will tell them about what are alphabets, how can we segregated like that and all. Everything, how to write, where and all, what are the 4S and
Mm.
what is 543, that techniques and all I used to teach. This is a
Mm.
543 is for a speed handwriting, which are the kids studying above that 8th, 9th, 10th, because
Mm.
they have to finish their homework, class work, exams, everything, that matters. 543 technique only for the classes 8 to 10, ma'am. Rest of the thing is same as well as for the kid studying from fourth class to above and above. There is no age limit, ma'am.
No issue.
Even the college students writing projects and all, someone is trying for that government examinations,
Mm.
everyone can do like this thing, ma'am. Like that my
Mm.
thing will be.
It's only for
Each and every
English?
day I used to send the no, ma'am. If I say taught that English rules and regulation, they have to implement for all the languages.
All the
It is a
language.
simple task. They have, they have to implement on each and every languages. That's it. It's a basic concept like that, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So on the first day,
And then
you're in
I
introduction,
used to
and second day you're giving basic strokes, right?
yes, ma'am. Yes. First is the intro class. Second is the basic strokes. And then third class will be upward, downward, and centric letters worksheets will be there, ma'am. I said,
Oh.
are we going to segregate that alphabets? That one. So the third
Mm-hmm.
day will be uh, that three things will come, ma'am. Upward,
Mm-hmm.
centric, and downward. This is the third day.
Mm.
Fourth day will be the letter formation sheet will be there, ma'am.
Okay.
Letter formation in the sense nothing but how actually some kids used to write in the left anti-clockwise. Some of the kids used to anti-clockwise again go clockwise. They used to put a two times that A and all. So
Mm.
how to correct that one? So letter
Mm.
formation sheet for all the A to Z letters I will provide.
Mm.
The
Mm.
fifth
Okay.
day class in the things, we used to start with split writing.
Okay.
Actually, all the kids know how to write joint letters, cursive and all. Maybe they are in a sixth or seventh class, they used
Mm.
to, even though
Mm.
the mismatch will be there. So I will ask them to start with the split writing, A, B, C, D, without tail, without cursing and all. One more sheet I used to provide, that magnified sheet.
Okay.
Magnified sheet is nothing but where they are,
Mm.
which letter they are doing mistakes. I used
Mm.
to identify which are the
Mm.
letters they are unable to write properly.
The letters that they need to correct.
Correct, correct. Yes, some of the kids used to write all the three letters. I said,
Mm-hmm.
upward, downward, centric, and all.
Mm.
All the letters should be the same. I used to make them correct. Which are the letters have to go upward, which are the letters come down, and then when the uniformity will be there. When I
Mm.
asked them to write that magnified sheet itself, I came to know where they are
Mm.
doing the mistakes.
Mm. 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 So this class is for
And
how
then
many
one more
days?
thing will be there in the middle of the classes.
Huh.
Ma'am, it's 10-hour class, alternative days, 10 days, ma'am.
Oh, okay, okay.
Not a regular class, one day, after that one day, like that. Because the previous day, what I'm giving the worksheets, they have to do it on very next day. Very next day, again, the practical classes will be like that.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. That's
One
nice.
more thing, ma'am, in this class, I'm not supposed to give them the handwriting training only. I just make them occupied with some stories. All the stories related to the handwriting. We used to connect the story. Why should we have to write in a neat handwriting like that? And one more activities will be there. Why that activities means make the kid to concentrate on their thing. Okay, they used to so many distractions while they are writing. How to just make them to be on the track like that. So that these kind of things will be there in my session also. Not only writing part, not only homework, some kind of fun in the middle like that, ma'am. I make them occupied on that. That is my special thing in my class. I hope so. It will useful to their studies also, not only for writing. If they implement what I taught them, that story, that fun activities, they can make it as a very fruitful result on their studies also. That reading capability and listening, everything, it will change, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Wow,
So,
that's very
and then
nice.
I said, magnified sheets. And
Yeah.
then this is the fifth day. Sixth day, I used to start with the three letters word. Now, if
Oh,
they are
okay.
writing CAT cat, they used to write in a cursive. But I make them to write all the three letters to five letters with the split handwriting.
Oh, okay.
When they are writing that split handwriting, I used to see they are writing that centric, upward, downward, the correct size. That is the 4S you just mentioned, ma'am. 4S. Size,
4S. Okay.
shape,
Mm-hmm.
style,
Mm-hmm. Size, shape, style.
mm, size, shape, style. The another one, style, ma'am.
Style you told me. Style, size, shape.
Shape. Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes. One more T. It's not coming.
it's okay,
Shape
no
of
problem.
life. Shape, size. I will tell you, ma'am. On the sudden, it's not coming. I will tell you that 4S we have to maintain. And what are the 10 points we have to make it clear while we are applying our handwriting? Because on of the sudden, I can't make them the handwriting within the 2 or 3 days. So I just teach them what are the things year after we have to follow when we are writing. I have some mantras like that. I used to tell them never ever scribble, like the way I used to tell them. And then mirror talk, I will teach them.
Oh,
Mirror talk,
uh-huh.
yes, they should talk in them. And then I have one more thing: idli, pani puri, ghee roast, chola patura, like the things I teach them. It will make them to differentiate about the letter size and all, ma'am. So that it's a fun way of thinking, teaching, but it will useful for them. So that I told which letter I have some sentence for that magnified letter sentence. Pack my red box with fine liquid jacks, like that. All the A to Z will come, ma'am. Like kind of thing that center will be there. That magnified letters will be in magnified, big letters, and regular. All the three, one by one. Once I got the mistakes in that magnified, I will ask them to write in a little bigger size letter, and then I will ask them for regular letters. So it will come. So when I asked them to write the three-letter word is, so, ma'am, that time itself I came to know where they are doing exact mistake. So I will concentrate on that letters only, first of all, because some of the kids, they used to do the mistake in E. If I say E means, they simply just wrote like that. I just make them to correct how to write like that. And then never ever scribble, mirror talking, cram the letters, leave enough space between letters. What does mean by cram the letters? They used to ask. They know leave enough space between words, they know. What is mean by cram the letters? I will explain them. That one class will be there. Now you are writing boy, B-O-Y, boy you are writing. Okay, you are leaving the space between the letters. You used to take more space. When you're cramming is nothing but don't leave space between words. I used to say, leave enough space between words is different. Don't leave enough space between letters are different. So they came to know, and then it will be segregated. So these are the 10 points. Nearly 10 points I used to mirror talk. Never ever scribble, cram the letters, leave enough space between words, and concentrate upward and downward letters length. Because usually the kids used to do that F, that G. It will affect the next line where they are writing. So how to reduce the size? We can't take any measurement scale on that. No need. I will teach them how to do that one. So that how
You got a call.
cram the letters. And the pen, what they have to do or what they have to use. Tip of the pen, I used to say where to hold, how to hold. What about the impression we have to give? Why, if we give much impression, what will happen? How we are impression get in the next page, how to rectify that one and all. Everything I used to teach them, ma'am. Simply it's the pen. It's have so many matters. If you're holding the pen itself, I used to tell a story like, if you keep on running, what will happen? You used to feel very tired, you need some rest. When you're using the pen, its work is keep on writing. But sometimes the pen also used to get some rest, so that you just keep your pencil on the middle of your finger, make them to just lie down on your middle finger, so that it feels little good, and then it just help you to write neatly like that. This kind of things I used to tell them, ma'am. One more thing, the tip of the pen should be 0.5 mm. Why we need to use that 0.5 mm pen thickness? What is it used for like that? Actually, the kids used to hold like this pen, like this, in the tip of that one. If you're keeping like that, what will happen? Why I ask you to keep here 1.5 mm distance, everything. Why, when they are writing, no need to put the cap? Why should we not put cap on the pen? The gravity, like that. If you are putting more weight on that one, you used to think like that. Okay, what will happen if you're finishing your classwork daily? What are the future things it will happen? I ask them from their own words. If you're copying your classwork very neatly, when you're copying your homework very neatly, so you used to get the time for play. You're not getting scolded by your parents. First you just go and complete your homework and then go for play. This things and all never ever happen after my class. Like that I used to tell them, ma'am. These are the
Wow.
things I used to follow. And then magnified big and regular letters, and then slowly I ask them to write one 5 or 10 lines paragraph with the split writing about themselves.
Wow.
My name is my parents, or I'm studying in, like that, the thing. Very first day, intro class, I said, ma'am, I used to send the specimen copy of the previous handwriting, how it should
Yes.
be. I used to give one 10 lines paragraph about the handwriting only. They have to copy their own handwriting. uh, I ask them, just I will give this much time, you have to finish it. Why means they have a intensity to copy very slowly, to write very beautifully on the very first day, because they have to give the impression about themselves to us. I said, you just copy your current handwriting, like that. I
Nice.
don't give them much time.
Wow.
Finish it
You
first.
started taking a class itself right now. I feel like if I share this recording with my YouTube subscribers, they will start, okay, these are I will create one course for myself now.
Yes, sir, I'm ready to work for that. So that
I
what
see
will
your
happen,
passion. I see your passion for what you do. That is so nice. When
thank
somebody talks on what they like or what they love, they can talk endless on that topic. That's what I have seen. So you're doing that.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Whatever I know, I like to teach someone else, ma'am. That's why. This is
How
my
long you have
confidence
been doing
about
this?
handwriting. No, I just guaranteed, I just challenged to the parent, just within a third day of my class, you will see the result in your child.
Wow.
I used to tell them, I used to make them to write like that. I never ever come out from that, even though it a 1 hour class means. Sometime I'm going to 1-to-1. I can't. 1 more hour I used to sit and I just prove myself what I told to the parent. They used to agree. Yes, ma'am, you said what you said you did. Yes, that I want. Simply not for a sake for getting fees and all. I never used to say what I'm saying. I try to get from the kid so that they used to, yes, like that 10 paragraph I asked them to write, ma'am. Okay,
That is
and
amazing.
then
So your
yes,
course is completed, madam. You have downloadable sheets also to be given for printing. So that is not
yes,
the problem.
yes,
You are already
yes, yes.
established when it comes to reaching out the students. How many students you have trained so far?
Ma'am, actually, still now I gave the training, but everything is 1-to-1 only. I never ever tried that one digitally
One to many.
because yes, 1-to-1 only.
Hmm.
In before that, I took a school's a group of students, nearly 60 students, 80 students. I can manage in a Dan Bosco school in Egmore. I did with the help of that Max Academy training. That one. Okay, there only I just learned this one. They used to give me the school. We have to go and take a class, one period, especially for the handwriting. We have to go and do all these things. There only I learned these things and all, ma'am. So
Wow.
that after that, I slowly started that cursive. That cursive also not like A cursive, B letter cursive. No, A to Z they have to write it in the joining. There is no spacing, no nothing. Once they started A, they have to finish it Z. My training will be like that, and then
Wow.
it will go for 1 day. I will see that even though not split in a cursive, the upward, downward, centric letters. That if they write A is a centric, B is a upward, C is a centric, again D is a upward, again E is a centric, F is a upward and downward. So when I'm seeing that, okay, they are pakka. And then only I go for the next cursive. Otherwise, I won't. Again, I will take them for the split. No, your basics not correct. First of all, we have to clear the basic, and then only I will take you to the cursive. The kids,
Just give me one
supposed
minute.
to know.
Just 1 second. 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, ma'am. It's okay, ma'am.
So, coming back, I know you're very passionate. Now you're saying cursive also is what you're teaching. Amazing. I would
Yes.
like to know how much do you generally charge when it comes to one child on
Sorry,
digital
ma'am. Come again.
platform per child? How much do you charge?
Ma'am, I like to say just within 2,000 rupees I can do it, ma'am.
Okay, no
Why?
problem.
Because 1-to-1, I am going to their kids' place. I am taking the classes. Even the kids are not coming to my place. I have to go their place. I have to take the classes
I
because I
understand.
don't have any proper place to take that one because the timings. So that I am for them. I am charging 3,000 rupees like that. If I'm sitting my
Three for
home, I'm
two.
taking, yes, 3,000 rupees for 10 days.
Oh, okay, okay,
One
fine,
to one to
fine,
their
fine,
place.
fine,
Yes,
fine. Now tell me,
yes, ma'am.
have you been circulating any kind of messages or have you been doing some social awareness about? So sorry, 1 second. So sorry. Very, very sorry. Yeah. So continue.
Yes.
So what I was saying is, how have you been reaching the students? Through what medium?
Sorry, ma'am.
How have you been reaching these students? How do you connect with parents or students? How do you connect?
Ma'am, at present, I just having that Google, ma'am. Someone is searching with handwriting classes near me. I'm getting that one.
Okay, through Google reviews and through Google search.
I never ever searched that one. Simply the parents used to call me. Even I asked them how you came to know about me. They said we just searched that one. But some kids I used to get from the old students' parent referral, ma'am. I got one kid. He's before that Vidyasagar parent only gave me one referral, ma'am. I'm just started taking for the four days classes. He's the fourth standard students. I will share his handwriting. After completing also, I will share you. You just see the result, what I gave it to. Because if I'm feeling very proud if I'm getting the referral by the old students, means I feel good. Okay, I did my work good. So that only I'm getting this referral. Google, they used to regularly, they used to get it and they will try it. But referred by one parent is more than enough for me, ma'am. I'm just very happy for that. I'm just doing my thing. That's it.
Great. So what is your vision when it comes to pen and fingers? Do you have a vision for it? What do you want to do with
Yes,
this?
ma'am. Who the kids are feeling sad, they are not, even though they are good at studies, they miss to get the marks. I will make them to get the marks from 30 to 90.
Just based on the handwriting?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Simply, I like to tell you, ma'am, I started taking the classes for the sixth standard student. His name is Dev. He is a Malayali boy. Whenever he started, he used to scribble and then only he start writing something. Whatever he write, even write two letters, he used to scribble and then start. I said, okay, you just think. You're writing in your classwork, okay? You're just writing like this. When it go for your teacher's correction, how she felt. You just think, inner point of view, you think if someone is seeing the notebook like this, will they ready to give the marks? Will they ready to correct it? So he started with the simply I just tell them like that. Just thinking that point of view, you it's impossible, ma'am. Very next day, you wrote that much nicely. You took a color pencil, the keywords, he just underlined that one. I just show to the, you just go and see Dave's notebook, ma'am. If
You got a call.
she asked me to bring the notebook. They go and bring your notebook. And then she saw, she got surprised. She didn't open her mouth. She started calling her father, his father. Hey, just come and see Dave's handwriting. This is the thing I am doing. That's it. So he got a confidence. And Sanvi also. Sanvi is my tuition girl. She used to scribble some kind of thing. Her parent is started, ma'am, how you did this magic? Nowadays, Sanvi is writing this much good. Even I say, Sanvi, stop writing. It's more than enough. We go and read. Ma'am, wait, ma'am. I will finish this paragraph and then. In before that, she just struggled to write something. Ma'am, shall we oral? Shall we go for oral? She used to. But nowadays, because they started seeing the transformation in the handwriting, make them to write very nicely. That is the thing I want to do from the kids. But I am sure I will make the transformation in their handwriting. Sure, pakka 100, 200%. I have a confidence on that.
Nice, nice. That's really nice.
Yes.
Now tell me how I can help you. That's the main
Ma'am, you have to
$1 million
help me on that. I'm just waiting. Ma'am, really, I'm struggling. I'm just trying. I want to take it as online. I want to, instead of one or two children, I want to make it as a 20 or 30, 200, 2000 children. Even I can manage, frankly speaking, I can manage 50, 60 student in one stretch itself. Even your,
By 050.
yes.
Okay.
I took a free classes nearby office in a government school. I went, I take a class for nearly 200 kids on that one shot. I have a photos.
Okay.
I took only that basic thing. I told them that 10 points. I said, that I taught them with the 200 kids and all. I just told them I am ready to give the thing by free of cost because it's run by some, what is that we used to say, ma'am? Charity, like that kind of school.
Yeah, yeah.
I told them I will come and give free classes for these kids. They are the poor kids. I'm ready to give the classes like that without any single penny. I said like that. It's my motto to make the kids, ma'am, to write. They never stop getting marks because of their handwriting. I will change it.
That is really nice. So you want to go digital with this product. Am I correct?
Yes, of course.
You want to become a digital coach, basically.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Of course, ma'am.
Okay.
Of course.
So what is the timing that you can give? Can you give like a specific time or specific days that you are available?
Timing, yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, after, frankly speaking, weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'm almost free after 6:30, ma'am. Saturday and Sunday. Saturday after 6:30. Sunday from morning 10 to 6 itself, I ready to take in between any time.
Okay. So my mentors have been telling me this very clearly, Kanchana, that if I do things for you, then you will not learn anything. But if I do it with you, not only you will be able to do things, but you will be able to put your own flavor into it. Right? So as you say, you can either go in for 1 day workshop with me, one-on-one, or you can come along with a group of 2 or 3 people for 1 day workshop where I tell you what are the things that are important when you go for a digital session or when you start doing digital, teaching, or when you become a digital coach or a trainer, right? What are the
Yes,
things required? I can give you a list of those things, and based on that, you can decide whether you want to do it or you want me to help you to do it. So there
yes,
are both the ways. Somebody does
yes,
it for you, you pay for them, or you do it yourself and you get an experience, you understand how things work. So in case later when you become big, you know that these are the things that you want, and this is how you want the journey to progress. Make sense?
yes, ma'am. Yes,
When
ma'am.
we are starting on the digital, when I started my digital journey, I was doing everything by myself. Now also, most of the things I only do. From designing to spreading a word to doing social media, doing everything, right? So because you are a brand yourself, nowadays there is nothing called
Yes,
like pen and finger only is the brand. Kanchana behind it is actually the brand. Pen and finger is a part of Kanchana. Kanchana is not part of pen and finger. Right?
yes, correct,
So
correct,
how do you
correct.
go
No,
about
ma'am, I'm just doing the same.
Hmm.
Yes, yes,
And
you're
how
right.
do you also present yourself? Now you see this logo
Yes,
and
no, no, I tried to change the backer, but I couldn't. I just tried that one whiteboard and all. I'm unable to do because I'm using a mobile, If it is laptop means I can. Even I tried that whiteboard. I'm unable
no,
to
no, no,
change
no,
that one.
no, no, not like
Uh,
I'm not asking you to change. What I'm saying is when
uh.
we are presenting, do you see this? Are you able to see my background? Are you able to see
Yes, ma'am.
this?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Aparna Pillai life coach.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
imagine if you can do these things by yourself. And also when you're doing whiteboard or there are more other tools that are available, how do you go about finding those tools? How do you incorporate those tools so that you don't have to work hard but you are able to do smart when it comes to the digital? How do you create your presence in the digital world? See, everybody knows who Kanchana is only when they come to you or when they do a Google search.
Yes, ma'am.
What if Kanchana went to see, when they come 1%, 2%. Imagine you could just reach 15,000 people just like that by creating just one reel of what you
Correct.
do
Correct.
and you post it.
Yes.
Today you sow the seed, maybe in 3 months' time, 3 years' time, people will want to search who are you, where are you based, how can we connect. Maybe they bring business along with them. That's how
Yes.
the products are working. So yesterday when I attended one of the workshops, which I also am learning, I'm learning a lot of things. So my mentor had called me for a workshop, and when he was telling me, so he was giving me so much of depth of how there are different kinds of people in this world. Basically, there are 4 kinds of people, right? One is the small entrepreneurs, the startups who have just started their journey. The second ones are the content creators on digital platform. Then there are coaches, right? And then there are influencers like just creating reels for entertainment purpose, not doing much, no value addition, just for
Yes.
fun. But if you see the difference of these people, you will notice that the startups, the content creators and the coaches get very few likes, 8, 10, 15. But when it comes to
Exactly.
influencers, millions.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes. I
why
saw.
is that million? For what reason is that million, and why the content creator who's actually bringing a lot of value is not given so much of time? So these kind of things also are coming to my knowledge. So when I'm learning these things, I want to give this also to. So there's so many
Correct.
things that I want to give along with what you have and what you should upgrade later. Because see, every day the digital platform is upgrading with the AI
Yes.
tools coming into picture, and things changing on daily basis.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
how do you connect to your audience is your first priority. See, there is somebody waiting to change the handwriting of the child. Maybe not in India, outside also. In Dubai, in
Yes.
Australia, in UK, US, so many places. Now,
Yes.
they want to connect to Kanchana, but they don't have a link to connect to Kanchana. Because
Correct.
Kanchana's
Exactly.
digital presence is not there yet.
Yes.
And they're
Yes.
looking for somebody authentic like you, not somebody who promises and not delivers. Right?
Agree, ma'am. Correct. Correct.
So how are you going to, how I can play a bridge so that you become that person that they are searching for, and your bridge is fulfilled with the help of digital tools. So that's my
Super.
mission. So
Okay.
my mission is to, help trainers, coaches, and mentors become a better version of themselves by giving them information as to how to connect on the digital platform with the help of digital tools. That's my
Okay.
main, okay,
Super.
uh, job. So as far as my understanding goes, I will just start sharing my screen and I'll tell you exactly what are the things. You just give me I'm just searching one thing. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. So here are a few things that you would need when you walk this journey. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if you're a trainer and a coach, you will need these things. One second. Yeah. So
Okay.
what you will need is the way you communicate. See, you are good at communication. There is no doubt about it. But people who are communicating from different parts of the world
Different.
communicate differently, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So on digital
Yes, ma'am.
platform, the communication changes. How are you going to use those changes? That is one of the things that I'm going to teach you. Then the presentation
Okay.
part, how you go about making sure you look like a brand, on the digital platform, because they don't know what Kanchana does personally, and they're not interested in what you do after the session is over. But during the
Correct.
session, how you present yourself matters a lot. So that I'm going to teach you. Then I'm going to teach you the digital tools that are going to be important personally and professionally,
Okay.
right? Then I'm going to
Yes, ma'am.
show you what are the personal growths that you should incorporate so that you also become a better version. Because see, as a trainer, people are going to idolize you. See, today children are connecting with you because they're small, they don't understand. But the parents who are watching you and the digital platform that is watching you would want to see Kanchana showing us a professional side, right? So in that, you
Yes.
need to have your personal growth happening. So how are you going to go about doing that? That I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you people management skills. Now, even though we are in India, there are lots of different ways to handle different people all over the world,
Yes. Yes,
right?
of course.
So how are we going to manage when it comes to situations wherein the parent is not happy with the growth, or parents are too much involved in the child's growth? When you are teaching, they would want to talk in the middle and not like this, not like. So how are you going to manage those kind of situations and all? See, I'm not saying you're not good at it, or I'm not saying, I'm just giving this as a bonus because I feel that there are some people who need this. If you have
Correct.
already got it, you can say, yeah, I have all these things. If you don't have it, then okay, this is something that I should be working upon. Other things I already have, probably, that. Now,
Correct.
how to you go about management skills? So management skills are required because as in when you start becoming digital trainer, people from corporate would also want to connect with you. Maybe education institutions want to connect with you for 1 day workshop, 3 days workshop in their school, something like
Yes.
that. For their
Yes.
teachers, maybe for their parents, maybe for their students, maybe never know. So how do you go about
Yes.
doing that kind of management skills? What kind of approach you should have? What kind of follow up you should have? All those things matter, right? That one. Grooming is also part of it because see, in digital space, if you're not presenting yourself properly,
Yes.
then people don't understand the significance, because they don't understand your aura. They can't take your energy the way it is personally. In
Yes, ma'am.
digital space, it is digital energy, right? So that digital energy has to be transformed in such a way that people should be like, I want to connect to that woman who was there in your class the other day. I saw her and I want her because she was very good at presenting. I saw the way she was presenting, the way she was talking. She was so clear about what she was saying. That grooming part also plays a vital role, and your personality development, of course, the soft skills and all those things. So some of the things you may have, some of the things you may require. So if you're doing
Yes.
one-to-one, what I will do is I will check off whatever is already you have. So we may, like how we are connecting today, we'll connect and we'll see, okay, this thing you don't need, this thing you don't, this thing you don't. I may just ask to find out if you already have it in a advanced stage, not at the beginner stage, but at an advanced stage. Right?
Okay.
So if you have it at an advanced
Yes.
stage, then we will chuck it off, like not required. But you still are struggling with it. And if you say, no, I want to learn this, Aparna, can you just, tell me? Or Aparna, if you can give me more information, I would like to know. Then we can get into the topic and get into a little depth of it.
Yes. Yes.
Now, this takes around 6 months time, to be very honest. If I do it like weekly once or weekly twice, if I do it, it may take 30 days time. Every week twice.
Yes.
Right? If I do every week twice with the group, then it is different. But if I'm doing personally, then I may try to do it every Sunday, 4 Sundays, you're over.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Correct.
So
Correct.
what would you like to opt is what you need to tell me. And based on that, I will tell you as to what are the charges that I, can be worked out, so that you are also not feeling the pressure and I'm also not feeling the pressure.
Ma'am, I want to be the empty cup.
You want to be the empty cup. Okay. So empty cup can come individually, that is on one-to-one, and empty cup can come in a group session also, right? You know it, how it works. Both the places it's available. What would you prefer?
Ma'am, group is so good, ma'am, because we used to get so many things, because all the people are not like the same as per you said, someone is having some idea, even they can push that one in the group. They can give their own idea, even they just struggling somewhat, even we know the solution for that. So we came to know so many things when we are doing the same in a group session. If the one-to-one means, I used to say my problem, I used to get only my problem got, even though I never thought these type of problems are there, that idea will not come. So I'm prefer with the group studies, ma'am. I'm happy for that.
Right. That is amazing. So when it comes to group, we will be starting the sessions coming on Wednesday and Saturday.
Okay,
2 days. Okay. Wednesdays
okay.
we'll be doing evening times. That is, I think 7:30 onwards, 7:30 to 9:30, 2 hours.
More than, yeah, ma'am. Wednesday I have only sandwich tuition. I can.
Okay.
Done.
And on Saturdays, we will be doing in the evening times, that is between 5 to 7, because people sometimes want to stay with their family late, dinners, and also that Sunday they get up late. There's somebody wants
Yes,
to go
yes,
for a
yes.
movie and all. So 5 to 7
Okay,
is
ma'am.
what I have decided.
Okay.
So Saturday 5 to 7 and Wednesdays 7:30 to 9:30, 2 hours, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And these are the things that I told you we will be covering, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So I'll let you know the batches start date. Most probably we will be, I'm waiting for, few seats to be filled. We have only 4 people on board right now. I'm looking for more
Okay.
people to join in. If we are 10, batch of a 10, then it would become
Okay.
easy to do one too many, right?
Yes,
Even if
ma'am.
they don't start, then still I will start. Okay. Now, okay, I will just stop for a minute the recording. 1 second.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So, you tell me, how do you feel and what do you feel? Do you feel this is for you?
Ma'am, it's good, ma'am. Really, I need it. I need it because I don't want to be in the same place. I want to explore myself. I have to come out from the circle. I have to explore more new faces. So I'm happy. I want to join.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
So
you.
I'll do one
Thanks a
thing.
lot for your time. Yes.
You're welcome.
Really, no one is there to ask our requirement. They used to use it ourselves, use it someone. But you're the one, just make them to know what their potential. While I feel very happy when I'm explaining about the handwriting to you. Even I never ever tried like this with someone else. This is a very first time. This is very Really, from my heart, I'm saying this is the very first time I came to know, oh, I can explain this much about handwriting. I came to know this because everything is in a written format. Now only that oral format came. What I have in my mind, it's everything. I just pour it to you. It's a very great thing for me. Thanks a lot. First of all,
You're
I
welcome.
like to thank for that.
Thank you for joining,
Yes,
Kanchana. See,
even
I'm also humbled. Thank you.
no, I'm helping others nowadays. No, really. Natasha spoke to me. She's telling, and then that gratitude journal, which I got it from you. Everything matters, ma'am. Everything matters. So that
We will start
somewhat
some more
again,
things
when I
also, madam.
asked you, you helped me. Which one?
Yes. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. You're saying something.
No. What are the things that the gratitude journal and all? And before that, how to? They're saying you have to write like that, write like that. How to write? No one is saying, hey, tell me, yaar, how to write. Give me the pattern, because I'm not that much good enough to make a sentence. But you just gave it to me. Take a banana, peel it off, cut it off, put it in a plate, and give the spoon and eat. Like that way, your gratitude, the journal is like that. It's so great. I like to say that one.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Maybe you can talk to Natasha also and check with her if she is wanting to connect for the
No, I'm
digital
speaking.
tools.
Yesterday itself, I speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Find out
I
from her.
will.
And if she's
But
also
she needs some
connecting.
more training.
Yeah, she needs actually, I think she needs a little more into, because what we have been into some professional spaces where we have been talking professionally. So we understand that language. For
Yes,
her, it is from coming out of the house and she has not been connected with the, professional world for a long time. So she needs a little more of
correct.
communication, little more of personal attention is what I feel. So we will have to help her out. Yeah, candle making
Yes, you
is
are right.
part of her business. We will push her there. But for her personal growth, she has to join something like this, not with me, I'm saying. She can join with anybody. But she has to go
Yes,
into that personal growth zone
somewhere
wherein,
she have to.
yeah, she has to start there. Maybe if you are
Yes,
connected too much with her, maybe you give her some
yes.
guidance, help her out in your own way.
Yes, I, I will do my best. I will do my best, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me know once the
Definitely, I will
payment
do.
is done. You send me
Thanks a
the
lot.
screen share and then we will connect again. Okay. Okay, dear. Take care.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank
Definitely,
you for
ma'am.
your
But
time.
I need some time, ma'am. This
You take time,
yesterday,
ma'am.
one day,
Yes.
doctors have.
Understand.
Yes, definitely, I will
Please,
do.
please
Yes,
take your
ma'am. Thanks
time.
a lot.
And if,
Thanks
if
a lot.
at all you're still facing challenges, we can go into part payments also. We will start with small amount and then we can gradually, depending on whenever you
Yes.
have,
But
you can.
I will ask you that one only. Definitely, I will ask you that.
Money comes later,
Yes,
Kanchana
ma'am.
madam. First, you are
Thanks a lot,
important
ma'am.
for me.
Have a nice day, ma'am.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye, ma'am.